So of course the game had to jump in it, and he said they didn't even want to give it to him in the first place. They acted off impulse and imposed a slap down out of frustration and embarrassment on behalf of his wife. Most people's opinions on the situation don't have a committed relationship, let alone a marriage over 20 years, to weigh against feelings in this matter. He's human, and his comedy is always not an excuse. Man, I'm not reading the rest of that stuff, but long story short, he's on Will's side of slapping Chris Rock out of frustration because he feels like people don't understand how marriage is, and for Will Smith to be married for over 20 years, they don't know how much frustration he had built up that night, and Chris Rock saying that tipped him over the iceberg, and he compares, people like Harvey Weinstein and people doing way worse crimes and still being celebrated to Will Smith because it's talks like the Oscars gonna take back Will Smith award and ban him from it. The decision's gonna be in about 2 weeks from today, so I don't know for sure. But I think Will Smith got too many high up friends anyway for that to happen. But just to talk about the game's plan, he always saying something like way left field, bro. Like everybody opinion be one way and he be the other way. Like the truth of the matter is, no matter how Will Smith was feeling that night, frustrated, tired of everybody talking about the entanglement, August Alsina, it was no reason for him to get on the stage and slap the shit out of Chris Rock. And I heard that Chris Rock was already dealing with going to therapy because he been bullied growing up. Like he been bullied a lot. It caused him to get in a serious trouble over beating a bully almost to death. So he been bullied. He already got trauma. And for Chris Rock to get up there and smack him in front of 50 million viewers, I can only imagine what that could do to somebody mentally. Because, bro, my worst fear is getting in a fight. I'm not even famous. My worst fear is getting into a fight on camera and me losing, and the fight is being shared all through social media. That's my worst fear. And I'm not even famous. So imagine how Chris Rock feels. He's extremely famous. He got slapped by an even more famous man on national TV, on Oscar night, one of the biggest nights in television. So I could imagine what Chris Rock going through. And I even seen the pictures of him walking to his show. He had his head down. His head wasn't even up high. So yeah, the game don't have no point, bro. I don't know what the hell you trying to talk about. Will Smith was wrong. Like, I don't care. That was a joke. He's a comedian. Chris Rock is a comedian. That was a joke. Will Smith need to get out of his films, man. What y'all think about this? Is your boy B. I'm